Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Today is Wednesday. I want to welcome y'all to our $1,000 Wednesday challenge. Yes, we're doing it again. We're going for another $1,000 today. I want to welcome you. Put me in, coach. We're doing it again, my friend. $1,000 challenge for today. That's the goal for today. The goal for today is to make $1,000. That's what the goal is for today. How many of you believe that you can make $1,000 today? How many believe that you can make more today than you made yesterday? How many of you believe that you can make more than what you're earning on your job? It is important, my friend, that you believe that you can, because if you believe that you can't, then you won't. So we talking about our finances. We talking about our goals. We talking about our dreams. Yesterday I shared that 90% of people's problems can be solved with money. 90%. I didn't say 100%, but 90% of the problems that people face today can be solved if they just had some money. So we're looking at ways in which we can make more money. Ways in which we can generate more income so that we can take care of ourselves as well as take care of our families. So what I want to do, I want to challenge you. I want you to step outside the box. I want you to really look at your worth. Do you believe that you can make $1,000 today? And if not, why not? What's the reasons, why you don't believe that you can make $1,000 today? What's keeping you from believing that you can? I really want to hear from you. I want to know why. What's keeping you from earning the income that you know that you can make? Some of you feel like you don't know what to do. You don't have ideas. Trust me, my friend. There's a lot of ideas. There's a lot of things that you can do. One of the things that you can do is do what somebody else is doing. Do something that you love to do. Do something that you're passionate about doing. Do something that you see that generates money. Many of you love to cook. And there are a lot of people who love to eat. So if you have people who love to eat and you love to cook, then you should never be broke. There are a lot of things that people need every day. But are we going to be the ones who supply those needs? Or will we continue to be the consumers? So I want you to think about that today. I want you to challenge yourself today. Can I make more money today? Can I be more creative today? Can I be more innovative today? What can I do? What do I have? Some of you have $1,000 right in your house, right in your closet. Some of you have some stuff in your house that you can sell. Yes, you have some stuff in your house right now that you can sell that'll make you $1,000. $1,000 that you can use to start an investment in other ideas. So look around you. What did you have that maybe you can sell, you can get rid of? Something that you're not even using, that you may be able to make you $500, $300, whatever is a start. Have a yard sale. Get rid of some things. So what can you do? What service can you provide so that you can make $1,000 today? And another question is, what would $1,000 do for you today? How would $1,000 help you today? If you was to make $1,000 today, how would that help you? Would it allow you, to pay down a debt, allow you to pay a bill? How would it help you? I know a lot of people who can benefit from making $1,000 today, and I'm one of them. And that's the goal. My goal is to make $1,000 today. And I want you to challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to make $1,000 today. Challenge yourself, to make $500 today. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to get out of your comfort zone and do something different so that you can have something different. Because once again, many of our problems, my friend, they can be solved if we just learn how to make money. And this is a conversation that a lot of people don't even really want to talk about. We know it's a problem, but we don't want to talk about how to make money. So what are some of the ways that you can make some money so that you can generate more income? And that you can do some of the things that you really have a desire to do and take off some of the stress that you may be dealing with. Also, when you make more money, it puts you in a position where you can help more people. You can do more things. So why can't you make $1,000 today? You think you can make $18 an hour, you think you can make $19 an hour, but you don't think you can make $1,000 a day. I think you can. But it first starts with a shift in mindset. Remember the little engine that could? Remember the little engine that could? He didn't think that he can do it. But with a little motivation, a little inspiration, his mindset began to shift from I think I can to I know I can. And I know it's going to take a little inspiration, a little pushing, a little probing. But eventually, I know that you're going to get to the point of I don't think I can do it. Or I wish I could. To I know I can. And I want to hear from some of you who are actually doing it. People need to hear your story. Let them hear your testimony. Let them know. Let them see that it can be done. That it's not something that, it's not a mission that's impossible. So you can accomplish that goal today. You can make $1,000 today. You can make $500 today. But do you have a target goal in mind? Do you have a financial goal in mind? Because it's hard to hit a target that is not set. So if you don't have a target in mind, if you don't have a number in mind, then how do you know if you hit it or not? So every day, have a target amount of money that you want to make every day. Every day. If it's $100, if it's $300, $500, whatever it is, have a target amount of money that you want to make every day. A target amount of money, that you want to put up every day. You want to save every day. You want to invest every day. Give yourself a target. Give yourself something to aim for. So what are you aiming for today? What is your goal today? And I know some of you work and you have jobs, but what is your goal apart from your job? Apart from what you're going to make, with your salary or whatever you make an hourly, what can you make apart from that? If you're making $20 an hour, how can you make an additional $2 an hour? How can you make an additional $3 an hour? What can you do? Some of you have checks coming up, you grade get paid. What are you going to do? What are you going to do with that check? Do you have any investment ideas? Anything that you can invest in before you spend that money? What are you going to do? Yesterday I was talking about TikTok, and there's so many different platforms where people are selling all different types of items. I mean, they selling everything that you can pretty much imagine, and people are buying it. Because it's about supply and demand. People recognize, what people like. And all you have to do is follow the same blueprint. Look at the things that people like. Look at the things that people want. And find out ways to get it. And there are ways, my friend, that you can get these things. You have access. If you have a phone, if you have a computer, you have access to anything in the world. You have access to everything that everyone else has access to. It's out there. You just have to research. It's out there. So what are you going to do today? What are you going to do different today that's going to help you to become financially stable? What are you going to do to help you to have an additional income? One more stream of income today. How can you make an additional $5 an hour today? That's what we're talking about. We're talking about making some money. We're talking about achieving some of our financial goals. So I want to look at some questions as it pertains to your goals anyway, as it pertains, to your financial goals. And this right here will help you. One of the questions is, what are your biggest strengths that will help you to achieve your financial goals? What are your strengths? What do you have to work with? What do you have to work with? What are some of the tools? What are some of the resources? Once again, some of you like to cook. Some of you like to exercise. Some of you like to just run your mouth. Use it. Use it as a tool. What are your strengths? What do you have to work with that's going to allow you to achieve your goal? And don't say nothing, because we all have something. We all have gifts. We all have talents. So you do have something to work with. So just think about that for a second. What is your biggest strength? And how can you leverage your strength? How can you leverage that strength and make that strength work for you? Make it work for you. Stop sitting around worrying about, what everybody else is doing. You get out there and you do you. Use what you have to get what you want. So what is your biggest strength that's going to help you to achieve your goals? What is it? What can you do? What gift? What talent? What do you like to do? What service can you provide? The next question is, what would you identify as your biggest weakness or limitations? What is your biggest weakness? What is your biggest limitation? And this right here, this question is very important, because that limitation and that weakness may very well be a barrier, to your success. So acknowledge, what that weakness is. Acknowledge, what that limitation is. And once again, leverage your strength so that that weakness won't be a barrier to you overcoming your financial success or whatever goals it is that you're setting out to do. So identify what that weakness is. Identify, what that limitation is, because it's hindering you in some way. It's keeping you from achieving that goal. So once again, identify that weakness, recognize what it is, and figure out ways for you to be able to leverage your strength so that that weakness will not become a problem. So we're talking about achieving some goals today, some financial goals today. $1,000. How are we going to make some money today? How are we going to leverage our strength today? How are we going to be good at what we're good at today? How are we going to be compensated for what we're good at today? The next question is, what specific skills or competencies do you think you need to develop further to raise your leadership or raise your financial awareness? What skills or competencies do you think you need to develop? What is something that you need to work on, that's going to give you that leverage that you need? Because we all have to work on something. What information do you need that's going to help you to achieve your goals? We all need information. So it starts, my friend, by asking the right question. What is it that I'm missing? What is it that I'm lacking? What is it that I need to work on? Remember, if you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you always got. So you should always be willing to work on something, especially as it pertains to your gift, as it pertains to your craft. Always stay relevant, because things change so fast. What you had that worked for you yesterday, it may not work for you today. So you have to continue to sharpen your tools. You have to continue to sharpen your tools, because we live in a competitive environment. We live in a competitive world. So you have to continue to be ready. You have to continue to train. You have to continue, my friend, to be relevant. Make yourself relevant. I've seen a lot of organizations, businesses fail, because people, they didn't want to be relevant. They had the mindset, I'm going to do what I always done. And as a result of that, having that mindset, they end up losing their business, end up losing everything. Because time change. The world is evolving, and we have to learn to adapt. We have to learn, to make some adjustments so that we can be relevant in the world that we live in today. This is not the 80s. This is not the 90s. We in 2024. There are so many resources that you have now, things that we never had before. So what are you going to do with those resources? So we challenging ourselves today. I just want you to think. I just want to get you to think today. Think outside the box. Think outside the box and change your narrative. Change your conversation. Change the conversation that you're having with people. Because your environment, my friend, it does matter. Who you talk to, it does matter. If you find yourself engaging, in a conversation with someone and all they talk about is problems, all they talk about is other people, what other people doing, judging other people, what other people don't have, that's the wrong conversation. That's the wrong company to be in. If you're trying to be successful on any level, you can't be around people like that. If you want to be successful, then you have to surround yourself with like-minded people. Surround yourself with people that when you call them or when you go around them, they're always talking about ideas. They're always talking about things that they can do, become better. They always have a resource. They always have some information that they can share with you or share with somebody else. Those are the type of people that you want to surround yourself with. People that are innovative. People that are always saying things like, man, have you considered this? Or have you tried this? Or have you looked at this? Well, man, what you think about this? Or would you consider investing in this? Those are the type of people that you want to be around. You don't want to be around people who's always complaining, always talking about what other people have, how they got what they got, why you can't get this and why you can't do that. Listen, birds of a feather, my friend, flock together. And if you hang around 9 broke people, chances are you will be number 10. So you're going to be number 10 either way. Either it's going to be the 10th person that is successful or the 10th person that is broke and miserable. It's your choice. So you have to decide the type of company that you're going to keep that's going to help you to get closer to your dreams and doing the things that you really want to do that's going to help your life to become better and more valuable. So be careful with the company that you keep today. I'm going to continue to encourage you, inspire you, because I believe that you can do it. All you have to do, my friend, is just step out your own way. Think outside the box. You live in a world, in a land of opportunity. The only thing that's standing in your way, my friend, is you. Dream big, my friend. Start small. Continue to challenge yourself. Push yourself. Push yourself. Challenge yourself. Think outside the box. Try something. Work on something. And more importantly, my friend, continue to work on you. Continue to develop you. Continue to have a growth mindset. And go from, I don't know if I can, to I think I can, to I know I can. Because I believe that you can. And not only do I believe that you can, but I believe that many of you will. You will accomplish that goal today. You'll reach the $1,000 today. You're going to earn additional income today. You're going to see some great things happening for you today because you believe that it's going to happen. So I want to hear those testimonies later on. I want you to share, when you reach your goal, you find out your goal, whatever it is that you set. It may not be 1,000. It may be additional $5 an hour or $3 an hour from what you're already making. But whatever that goal is, share it. Share it. Be inspired. But do it. Do it, my friend. Be great today. Be inspired today. Listen, this is Put Me in Coach. And remember, your dreams matter.